name is Nicki Evans. I'm from Miami, Florida, and I'm the fight captain as well as the super swing in the show. I mean, I've been a Marvel fan my entire life. You know, I had Spider-Man Pampers on when I was a kid, so just being with these characters for my entire life is kind of like a blessing to be able to bring them to life and actually see them be brought to life as well by some of our fellow performers. So it's not just like being able to portray these characters, but even getting beat up by Spider-Man is just a really cool thing. You know, it's like I'm throwing punches at Spider-Man and he's just dodging them with ease, flipping around, throwing me around, tossing me around with ease, and I'm just like, man, this is just really, really cool. There's an audition process. It's quite grueling. You have to really be prepared for it. With this kind of thing, you just train. Usually you'll find auditions posted on the website, marveluniverselive.com, and you just search for that kind of stuff. And then you just work until you get there, and then you got to work some more, and hopefully you get picked for it. You know, they really try to find the best of the best for these kind of things. I've been doing martial arts for 27 years, so that definitely helped assist with getting into this kind of show, which is so heavily fight-based. Yeah, I'm super swing, so basically it's my job to like learn all the male characters within my height range and to be able to swing into those characters at any time just in case somebody gets sick or is just too sore and needs a day off, because the stuff we do is just so taxing on the body and so grueling that every once in a while a guy just needs to, you know, rest his feet or rest his muscles, you know. So it's my job to basically be able to swing into those kind of positions. My favorite character is Daredevil because he's a ninja and a superhero. So I'm an 80s kid. I grew up with Ninja Turtles and those kind of things, so having a ninja and a superhero in one mix was just kind of the best of both worlds for me.
Hi, my name is Rebecca Williams, and I'm here to talk about some of the marvelous costumes we have here on Marvel Universe Live, Age of Heroes. So some of the costumes we have here today help represent where we are in the Marvel Universe. It's a big part of what costuming is about, especially the ones you're going to see on the racks that I have here. All the ones that we have here for you to view are some of our ensemble members, because you can't see our heroes or our villains out of costume because, well, just, you don't want to see that. Like, it's not fun. So some of the ones we have here on the rack help denote some things from where we are. So the first two costumes are in our Kunlun area of our Marvel Universe. That is where we meet our hero Iron Fist. So one of the first costumes you'll see is one of this beautiful aerial costume. This is an aerial silk costume. So the girls, when we get to Kunlun, they're having a celebration and they're having a party, so they gotta shine a little. So here's some, so this one's really shiny. It's one of the only shiny costumes you will see here. And then the other cool costume we have on the rack from Kunlun is our Stone Soldier. So, like I said, you're in Kunlun. They look really heavy. They're supposed to be made out of stone. So they look really heavy, but in all reality, they're actually pretty light. They're all made out of a heavy, durable foam. Heavy for foam, not heavy in general. But they can actually take a beating as well, because I'm not going to give too much away. So the next costumes we have on the rack are from our Ravagers. Our Ravagers are from our Guardians of the Galaxy. If you know anything about Guardians of the Galaxy, you'll know that they're part of Yondu's tribe. They're kind of where Star-Lord came from. So they each have their own look. They're kind of like space pirates. And they have their own look, but what's really cool is that each one is individually designed and individually created for each Ravager. And you also have multiple different fabrics on each one. So you have here, you'll have like leathers and cottons and wools, and then on others, which I don't have here, but you have things like velvets and suedes, which help give the look of a dirty Ravager, but with actually a little bit of class, I like to say. But all this stuff is put on by hand. Also, you'll notice a lot of our costumes have hand painting on them. It took about 800 hours of hand painting, and it's like watching the show 452 times. So that's a lot of hand painting that was put into it, done by a lot of people. Finally, the last costume I have here on the rack is from our Savage Land. So the Savage Land, they go to meet up with Nebula in the Savage Land, and Savage Land is just that, it's savage. It's an unexplored area of the world. It's actually in Antarctica, and there's things like dinosaurs roaming the earth and people that are, well, lack of a better term, savages. So they're having a gigantic firefight slash display. It's actually really kind of cool, but these are just some of the costumes that they wear. This is one of our fire drummers. So you'll see there's things like cottons and leathers on the outside. That's to help protect them, because cottons or leathers won't immediately catch fire and melt to skin, and that's a good thing because safety first. Also, anything else like the spandex underneath and even the outer layer are treated, so they're fire treated. So that, you know, like I said, safety first. We want to make sure we protect our performers. Some of the other things I have on display are some of the headpieces. All three of these headpieces, as well as these gauntlets, are once again from our fire tribe. This headpiece actually goes with that costume, as well as these gauntlets. And then I have one of our stone soldier heads, which once again is really kind of cool because they look like stone, but really they're just squishy foam and squishy latex. You can pinch his nose. It's kind of fun. Fun fact about the stone soldiers is there's actually six in total. 2 are female and the other 4 are male. But who's actually playing that stone soldier might necessarily not be male or female. Some of the other things I have on display are some of our original costume renderings. So you have some of our 2 of our Ravagers, which aren't necessarily the ones I've pulled. Then you also have 2 of our 2 stone soldiers, both male and female, as well as 2 of our fire tribe members, both male and female. And then finally on the end over there, I have those really cool creature things. Those are also from our Guardians of the Galaxy from the Collectors Museum. They kind of get loose and cause a little havoc, and that's all I'm kind of say about that. So come out and see us.
I heard you the first time.